What's going on, everybody? Eduardo Cardoso here. Today we're going to be watching a Marine Corps boot camp video. For those of you, if it's your first time here, United States Marine Corps veteran, I served from 2010 to 2014 with 3rd Battalion, 7th Marines. We went on 2 combat deployments to Sangin, Afghanistan, Helmand Province, the beautiful desert and jungle of Afghanistan, right? So throughout this video, I'll just be sharing things that I remember about boot camp, and maybe drop some advice in there, right? Maybe some things that you've never heard that can help you on your journey on becoming a Marine, or maybe we just find something entertaining out of this video, right? So let's get on with it, right? Let's plug in the headphones and let me know in the comments if you serve in the military right now, what branch you serve in. If you were in the military, let's get on with it, right? Videos right here. Right off the bat, a lot of screaming. So I'm not even sure what's going on. If they were already in the gas chamber or after. Clearly, we got a gas mask.
Before they become United States Marines, all recruits have to graduate from the Marine Corps' 13-week.
The rappelling is definitely one of the funnest things you'll do in boot camp, by the way, everybody. No one feels sorry for you. That's what he just said. No one feels sorry for you. It's true. Yeah, it's true. That's definitely true. No one, if you're having a bad day, drill instructor or anybody to the left and right of you is not going to feel bad for you.
It's going to be painful, but it's only going to hurt more if you look at it that way. Around!
It's boot camp, and it's supposed to prepare you for the challenges.
So doing some drill right there. They're doing drill. Get used to it, ladies and gentlemen.
Paris Island, where we saw different companies.
Drill is the biggest and most important part about boot camp. That's just the way boot camp is set up. Boot camp is designed to help you take orders, get that instant obedience to orders.
New recruits arrive at the receiving barracks.
You can hate drill, but
first steps toward
you're gonna have to get good at it. You have to. It'll make your life a lot easier while you're there.
Symbolizing the threshold between the outside.
So this is Paris Island.
Paris Island.
Yeah. I went to boot camp in MCRD San Diego, so
once inside,
I've seen that wall a lot of times online.
To their platoons.
However, receiving is going to be very similar.
Put it up in a bun. I'm out!
After graduation, Marines commit to a minimum of 4 years of service. Upon entering the Corps, entry-level private will earn around $20,000 a year.
$20,000 a year. I know money's a big one for y'all, right? So entry-level private, you're probably gonna make less than $20,000. You don't make a lot of money as a private in PFC. Lance Corporal, things start to get a little bit better.
They're only allowed to read the
So when I went to boot camp, we did this too. We had to call our family. They want you to call your family or your guardian.
Thank you for your support. Goodbye for now.
Have that number written down. Have that number that you're going to call written down.
Someone on the line.
I did not have it written down, and I dialed the wrong number because I was so scared of the drill instructors and just being at receiving, getting there real late, that I called the wrong number, and I never got to talk to anybody until final phase, which at the time was 3rd phase. Now it's 4th phase.
The Marine Corps Recruit Depot in Paris Island sits on 8,000 acres of the South Carolina Low Country.
South Carolina.
Enlisted recruit depots in the United States.
I've seen that a lot of times too, like on Facebook, Instagram.
Around 20,000 recruits graduate from Parris Island every year.
20,000.
More than 180,000 Marines.
So as you can see, their boots are not bloused. The guys on the right, the drill instructors, their boots are bloused into their you know, their boots look nicer, their pants, their trousers. You'll call them trousers at boot camp.
They are the melting pot of America.
And the reason your boots aren't bloused, then they won't be bloused until you become a Marine. At least that's how it was when I was there. Because it's just a way of categorizing the recruits and then the individuals who have already gone through the crucible and are now Marines. Because when you go to boot camp, you're not a Marine yet. You're still a recruit.
Female recruits
if you didn't know that.
There in 1949. Today, females comprise under 25% of recruits at Parris Island.
25%.
8% of the United States Marine Corps, the lowest percentage of any United States military branch.
Right.
The recruit's day begins before the sun comes up. Their typical wake-up call is 0400.
That's true. You wake up at 04, but when you go to boot camp, you also go to bed at 08, like sharp 08. So you get a good amount of sleep. I mean, some of you are gonna have fire watch, of course. At one point, you will have fire watch. You can't get out of fire watch.
In better shape than others.
That's true
never
too.
did anything more than sit on a couch, you know, as a couch potato, and some may have been collegiate athletes.
That's
so
true.
There's a vast spread of what their athletic fitness and ability is.
I talk about this a lot. It's important to work out, to start working out. If you've never worked out a day in your life and you want to join the military, you have to start working out. It's going to make your experience a lot easier, right? So by working out, I don't mean you have to be doing this stuff, but you should at least be walking every day and working your way to running, doing push-ups, pull-ups, crunches, things that you can do, right? So you obviously can't do this at home, but
just grab your canteen and go. You failed this event. May this have one more try, sir. What did I just say? Aye, sir. What did I just say? Aye, sir. Go. Aye, sir.
The training program is progressive in nature. It starts out in a crawl, walk, run approach throughout training.
Crawl, walk, run.
99.9% of those that get here, you complete all those requirements at the end of training.
Crawl, walk, run. Yeah, I mean, boot camp starts kind of slow. You're gonna do classes the whole. Oh man, I don't want to do this. Oh man.
Any recruit.
The recruit said, "Good Lord, son."
To conquer that fear.
Oh man.
47-foot
the rappel was
tower.
the most fun part. One of the most fun things you'll do. Yeah, they're screaming at you the whole time, but it is.
The rappel tower was hard
fun.
because I sort of had a fear of heights.
Grab below my right hand with your right hand.
You have to trust the rope. So there's nothing to be worried about. You'll be safe all the time.
Can you please help me?
I'm trying to help you.
You'll be safe all of the time.
With a phobia of heights,
especially in the whiskey locker.
But to face their fear.
Oh, gas chamber. This is the worst part.
Is the gas chamber.
In training, it's the worst part because you're a recruit, man. When you get to the fleet, the gas chamber is a lot more fun because you're doing it with your boys and you know your girls. For those of you that are girls and in other units, but the gas chamber is a lot of fun. I actually enjoy the gas chamber after boot camp.
You go in, you feel it, instantly hit your skin. You just feel burning.
That's true.
Say something to me now.
Feels like those few minutes felt like an hour.
Yeah, you get out and there's like buckets of water and you like dip your mask in it, you dip your mouth in it.
But the pain endures.
Yeah, because that stuff gets in your sweat and it starts sweating into your shirt, into your trousers, because you
Definitely
you tuck your shirt into your pants.
It's really nice to be able to breathe in and not feel an instant burning sensation.
At boot camp, the boot camp gas chamber is the worst.
It builds confidence in the gear, confidence in the drill instructors.
They definitely do a lot of they put a lot of gas in there, more than they do when you're in the fleet.
Recruits are trained in different styles of hand-to-hand combat.
First thing we want to see is that straight
Pugil sticks. That's where it's at.
A key aspect of their martial arts training is fighting with pugil sticks.
Pugil sticks is one of the best parts. It's fun. You see people get like messed up. And then some people just, don't be the guy that runs and then just jumps off the platform. Don't be that guy. They'll make you go again. They'll make you go until you do it.
Red is dead. So that red side is supposed to emulate the actual knife portion of the actual bayonet mounted on the weapon.
Do you see that though? Oh.
So anything that you strike with that red tip, 9 times out of 10 are either going to be incapacitated or laid to rest.
Bruh. Yeah, even if you've never been in a fight, this is your chance to let it out. Think about something that somebody you've been wanting to smack in the face for your entire life. Do it here.
Actually doing what they feel like they
think about it. Oh, trust me. Actually, if you don't have any rage in you, you will dislike one of your drill instructors, if not all of them. Pretend that you're going against your drill instructor.
And engage in other types of hand-to-hand combat.
And then I remember boxing, you're not allowed to hit in the head. So for those of you that don't want to box, you're not going to hit in the head. For those of you who do want to box, body shots.
And although the
do some damage.
has experimented with integration before, the Marine Corps is the only military branch that separates male and female recruits during basic training.
Yes, sir. Ready one.
According to the Corps, every Marine is first and foremost a rifleman. Recruits spend the bulk of 2 weeks devoted to marksmanship.
Those 2 weeks are fun.
Few shots actually fired.
If you've never shot a rifle, this is a great way to learn.
Understand how to aim.
At boot camp.
Exactly how to
I know I've gotten questions before on this channel.
How to squeeze the trigger.
Should I learn how to shoot before boot camp? Boot camp does a very good job at teaching you how to fire a weapon.
For every single Marine, regardless of what your occupation is. What it is to sit behind a rifle, look down that barrel, and be able to put lead on target.
Lead on target. Slay paper. And then slay bodies.
The Marine Corps is
Swim week
as an amphibious warfare force.
Not as.
Therefore, swimming
Yeah.
plays a key role
It's
in
not as
training.
enjoyable for most people. Swimming's just funny because
recruits go through numerous exercises.
it's kind of fun, you know. It's cool getting to jump off the high dive and swim with the stuff. However, you can get
physical. Recruits also spend long
trained
hours in the
a
classroom.
little extra on the pool.
But what may
It's
seem
possible.
like downtime,
Try to pass, right? If you're bad at swimming, make it a purpose to get better.
any moment.
Sand pit. You're gonna spend a lot of time
Decides to order an
on that sand pit.
cardio session at Paris Island. It's what's known as getting slayed.
Getting slayed.
It's an experience.
Also,
you realize the thing you done to get in a sand pit, and then you realize, okay, that hurts.
Right here. You see all that sand on them? They do this thing called getting sugar cookied, where they start making you roll around in the sand after you've been sweating.
The pain I was feeling in my body, it was more
And they
thinking about
sugar
the
cookie
mistake
you.
I made and how I need to correct it the next time.
Discipline.
So there's going to be some
This,
chaos.
or what is it?
Because when
Pain
they come in,
retains.
We want to tear them down a little bit.
Pain
And we wanna
retains.
bring them
Discipline
back
through
up
pain.
into the mold of what it is to be a United States Marine.
Crucible. This is the end. Well, it's like you do this and then you do, do a couple things as a Marine. You do final drill and all that stuff, and then it's
An
done.
event known as the Crucible.
Or do you do final drill before?
Over the course of 54 hours, with minimal sleep and food,
There's one
recruits must
specific
endure
day
realistic combat scenarios.
at the Crucible where you do this night range.
Gunfire and shelling are
It's
played
pretty
over
legit.
loudspeakers mounted
Maybe
in the
they'll show
training
it.
area.
But the whole barbed wire stuff is cool too. You'll have fun, except for this
Recruits are
part.
forced to
You're gonna
work
get slayed a
together
little bit.
to overcome obstacles and achieve objectives that require problem solving
Oh yeah,
and strategy.
I remember that barrel. It's hard because you start getting frustrated and people are getting tired, people are hungry, and this is the end. And then your drill instructor's
This is
still
what we
yelling
saw
at you.
On the second day, the recruits had become exhausted and irritable.
Because at the Crucible, you're with the drill instructor 24/7, like the whole day. And during boot camp,
not even jumping. Aye, sir.
Yeah, see, they're getting
Just
frustrated.
falling down. Aye, sir. Oh, shit. Aye, sir.
You know, you go through a really rough time.
That looks brutal.
Like, it's hot, I'm thirsty, my arms haven't felt this bad in my whole life.
We're halfway there, come on.
You just keep looking at the person to the left and right and you're like, well, he's doing it, I gotta keep going. Like, I'm not gonna let him do it on his own. So there's no reason not to push.
Yeah, there's gonna be moments during the crucible and the hiking, the range movements where you think to yourself, is this ever gonna end? Am I gonna make it? You know, you start to have those little windows of doubt because it gets hard. It does get hard.
Before graduation, friends and family see their new Marines.
It's not impossible, but it gets hard.
More than 3 months.
You just gotta remember why you started. You know, you gotta, during those hard times, you have to think in your mind right here what's happening. This is why I'm doing it, because I want this right here. Think about that end goal and use that. Like, think of this right here. This is, man, even just seeing it, it reminds me of when you're like marching all slow, it feels like time is going by slow, and you're like, where's my mom? And like, where's my dad and my sister and my aunt? You know, like whoever goes to visit you. You feel like you're just walking in slow motion, like
physical but an intangible difference.
You feel like you could slay that dragon with the NCO sword.
Walk across that parade deck on training day 70 and they graduate.
Look at them, they're all like,
they're no longer recruits, they're Marines.
Mom starts crying. Boogers are going down her nose. And you're trying not to cry because you're a Marine now.
In the barracks of Lima Company.
I'm talking to you. Aye, sir. All these riddles right there?
Aye, sir.
All that trash out.
Aye, sir.
Brand new recruits
man,
swear away their racks before being warmly welcomed by their senior drill instructor.
One of the hardest things at boot camp is watching everybody else graduate.
To become a United States Marine.
Every week somebody graduates, every Friday, and you just see them all happy, and you're just all not happy because you're just getting slayed.
Starting now, you will treat me and all other Marines with the highest respect. Physical
Black Friday.
By any Marine
Haze Fest.
Will not be tolerated. My drill sergeant and I will be with you every day. Everywhere you go, you must give 100% of yourself at all times. Above all else.
At all times.
We offer you the challenge of recruit training and the opportunity to earn the title United States Marine. Yes!
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, it's over. Okay, cool. All right, so that's the video. Hopefully you, I don't know, you got something, you know, from my perspective of boot camp. It's been a long time since I've been there. It seems like a lot of things have changed. A lot of things are the same. Again, Eduardo Cardoso, United States Marine Corps Infantryman. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you're prior service, let me know. Let me know what branch you're thinking about joining. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the comments.